Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in town. And the 49ers ready to kick it away first. And here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Bulls offense will have first crack at this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The Bulls come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Pulls it in. It's Nicholson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, USF. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The 49ers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
And, man, he is going to be tasked at that QB spot with a tremendous challenge. This unit, they're top 10 in sacks, and they're going to be pinning their ears back, flying around like you've watched them on tape. And so, Palmer, when you're a QB, man, and you know you're going against guys that can get to you fast, that win, that hit quarterbacks, like what's going through your head to start a football game?
You are not going to be able to get through your entire progression. You are going 1 to 2, and if that's not open, you're taking off or you're throwing it away. You better know where your check down throw is each and every time you drop back, because against this pass rush, you are not going to have a lot of time.
Oh, pressure's coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get it through the air. Left side is Tucker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The 49ers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out wide right, it's Tucker. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down to the air. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Wants to throw again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal. Over to the right. Inside the 40. He's at the 20. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
The Bulls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Bulls.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game. And he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows with the wheels, takes it in for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They'll run it. Powers through the defender. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The play fake. Caught. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Under pressure. Still looking. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? Pulls it. Now the pitch. Touchdown Bulls. Great job by the back on the option. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Second down, gonna throw it. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Wants to throw on first. Extending the play. Open space at the 25. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Long way to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just smothered on the play. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's looking downfield to throw. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the ground with the counter. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it looking for room.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, 1st down here. Cuts it upfield. It's Simon. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. looking for a crease to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Way too much contact in the end zone, and the flags come out. This will be a defensive pass interference call. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback keep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Off play action on first down. He finds... It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Wants to go up top on second down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Finds his way inside the 25-yard line. He's got enough for the first down. Mark it at the 24. Sends it back in motion. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And it's no good. He missed it. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Sweet cut there. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Snaps it in the shotgun. Complete. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Bulls line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Running inside. It's Gee. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run him again. Finds a crease at the 20. There he goes. Crosses midfield. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
The Bulls use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And, man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The run inside. It's Gee. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the 49ers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The snap sets up to throw. Out wide left, it's Nicholson. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it moving, it's Simon. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with San Diego State taking on the number 4. The Boise State Broncos.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Off-play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Drops back on first down. Makes a catch.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Straight ahead, it's Gee. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right side, it's Gee. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gets the back moving. Trying to run, it's Gee. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Hits inside. It's Gee. Finding some room. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The give on the counter. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught in the backfield, it's Akbar. Bring him down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Just gets rid of that one. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it back to him. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The ride. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Pulls it and fires to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down to the air. Back's got it on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Gee. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Handoff to the fullback. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. This USF offense will open this drive right here. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. He's past the sticks. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Hauls it in. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. He wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, South Florida. Gets it into the end zone. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he tacks on the extra point. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Run it with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Down he goes. Ball now sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking for room straight ahead. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the big fullback. Stop right there. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeps it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Got to make the play on 4th. Still looking. He's going to run it. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short. And the 49ers are marching down the field. Play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. The fake and wants to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Murphy. Dragged down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Give to the fullback. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Bulls sideline, this is a developing story down here on the sideline right now. With this big lead, the coaches are going to the backup quarterback, and they say he has earned this opportunity. He is a team-first guy, ready when his number is called, and he is proving that he's someone they can count on. The big lead's going to get him more reps, and the coaches are vibing off of that. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Gets rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Sticks it in his belly. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Working the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. The give to the big fullback. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murphy. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.